What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the M Brothers podcast. We are your hosts. I am Christian.
Hey, Danny.
Sounding all sick and shit.
Yeah.
So.
Sick as fuck.
Yeah. I wanted to just start talking about what we were just talking about right now, the fight. It was a bad fight.
So for those of you that don't know or live under a rock or whatever,
Right.
There was a
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
yeah.
It was Friday. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 fights altogether in that Netflix. Netflix be fucking up. First, let's just start with Netflix be fucking up. So Netflix fucked up on when they got to it was the two first fights were all right. The first fight was pretty good. It was going back and forth between two guys for the welterweight belt.
Okay.
I forgot their names, but the guy who had the belt, he won it by decision. It was, like I said, good fight, both of them. Second fight, a little weird. One of the guys, they were hugging, and one of the guys, the smaller guy, pushed the other guy into the corner, and they humped him twice.
Oh, I saw a clip of that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it was weird. So I was like, I'm not watching this one when Saturday when I got home from work. And then the third fight was it was a women's fight. Women's boxing. It was against Serrano and Taylor.
Okay.
And both decorated in their own weight class. They both have like fucking titles on themselves.
So it was a legit match.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were both like, oh, not legit. It was only a 2 minute round, 2 minutes a round, 10 rounds. This was their second fight. The first fight they had, Taylor won. People think Serrano or Sobrano should have won. And I didn't see it, so I can't make my prediction. But seeing this one, Sobrano should have won.
Okay.
And
it went to decision?
It went to decision. She should have won by far. She was, I think it was she threw 730 something punches.
Dang.
Landed like 3 something. And Taylor threw 500 and only landed like 2. So it was Taylor had 41% hit rate and Serrano had 44% hit rate. Serrano dazed her like 4 or 5 times maybe. Taylor headbutted her like 5-6 times. Headbutted her so much, I don't know if you've seen it yet, that she cut her, I think in the third round, cut her whole eyebrow. Dude, by the end of it, her eyebrow was a flap. Dude, it was bad. It was like torture. And did
she get deducted for the headbutt?
She got deducted 1 point. Through all the headbutts. Wow. All of them, 1 point. So, and she still won by decision somehow. People are going to be talking about that because, like I said, if you watch the fight, I was strongly suggest to at least watch that fight on Netflix.
I was putting them on.
Yeah.
But I was just like...
yeah, no, the third fight, the women's fight, I would strongly suggest watching that one only. Out of all of them, that was the best fight, and it was good. And then it's one of those, like I said, you're going to see that Sobrano should have won, like, by far, because she was knocking her ass. She was dazing her ass. And it got to that point where Taylor kept on trying to headbutt her and throwing her head into her or trying to hug her, that Serrano kept on pushing her head back and then start swinging. Or when she would push her head back, Taylor would start swinging she has to put like mine into like, let me push her back. And then that's when she was shit. So they were calling it dirty, and which I agree, because it was a very, very, how she was doing it, fighting with her headbutt, fighting with her big ass head, as they said. Supposedly she does do that all the time in her fights. So I was like, man,
I don't think that, like, this is why, like, a lot of people are like, don't take any of these fights seriously.
Yeah.
Because they kind of let them do whatever the fuck they want. Like, they don't.
Well, the referee he should have been a lot more, not hands-on, but he should have deducted more. If he's able to deduct 1 point for the second headbutt in the fucking 5th or 6th round, then he should have been either deducted more or kept on being like, you know what, if you don't stop, you're going to get disqualified kind of thing. But even one of the coaches says like we just need a better referee that knows what he's doing because he looked like he was just every time they would hug, he would just separate him. All right, go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, like with boxing, like legitimate boxing, like with a.
Yeah, well, no, she does this in legitimate boxing
No,
too.
but what I'm saying is like in that thing, even with this fight aside, like, they've got the rules, they got the regulations, they got people that actually know what the fuck they're doing in
Yeah.
the ring with you and stuff like that. The judges, everybody is professional in this
Yeah.
regard, right? And maybe the Netflix one was somewhat like that too, but from what it sounds like, it sounds like they
This was
didn't have fucking
Jake Paul's
team or whatever. Or what?
his fucking what is the word? I guess his production.
Promotional team.
Yeah,
or
his
whatever?
his promotion.
But that's what
this
I'm
was
saying.
this was his company.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah,
this is why
I
a lot of
understand.
this shit, it's like nobody takes it seriously. Or
Yeah.
nobody takes him seriously as a boxer. And now, for me personally, I mean, he can fight.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm not saying
I'm
he
not saying
can't fight.
and stuff like that. He can fight.
Well, now
he beat my ass.
leading on to the Tyson and Jake Paul fight. It was the best acting both of them ever did, but kind of the worst acting too.
Okay, tell me
Because the punches that Mike was holding back, that you could tell. Basically, if you start looking at it from training and both aspects of both of them, they're both good trainers, both hard trainers. But I'm not saying that. But from when you was seeing Mike's training, the way he was hitting,
Yeah, I saw the clip.
and how quick he was going with everything every day that he was just clip after clip. The way he was fighting today, it looked like he barely started training maybe 3-4 months ago. Not the last fucking 6-8 months
Right.
that he was been training. So it's like, I'm still always going to be a Mike Tyson fan. He's still always a legend. Still always use his fucking videos for a motivational thing in my mind and shit like that. But he could have done better. Maybe he just did it. He did it for I think 20 million.
I think he got 20
It was 20 million for him and 40 for Jake. So like I said, maybe he did it. Maybe he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the fight. I'll try my best to not hurt you. But the reason why he is a millionaire already. But the reason why I'm gonna get the 20 million because I'm gonna give it to my family before I pass.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna take it as.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna take it as too. I didn't watch the fight.
Yeah.
I was constantly on Netflix watching it, and then I'll turn it off, turning it off. And then by the time the actual Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight came, I was knocked out.
Yeah.
And I'll get into the reasons why. As you can hear in my voice, I think you can tell why. But I'm just like, I just had no really desire to watch it. Because one, I already knew, like, he's not going to go all out.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling just from watching everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see the fire in his eyes. I saw it during his training. But during all the other stuff, like, I didn't really see it.
Yeah.
I saw more of his ass cheeks hanging out than I did of the
Dude,
fire in his
that's
eyes.
right there is the biggest thing right now too.
And
when squatting actually what was it? Fuck. When all that squatting pays off.
And another thing, like, at the end of the day, like, everybody I think everybody can be bought almost when it comes to these things,
Yeah.
Like, yes, Mike's rich, he's got money, but he's not making as much as he used to before.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, you could tell that he's all about his family now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's been about it. He's like, yeah, big on that.
And at the end of the day, 20 million is 20 million. It's I'm trying to think about, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to put this, you know. You could just tell that he wasn't going to go in there and destroy him because at the end of the day, the 20 million was more important than let me beat this fucking 27-year-old up.
Yeah. There was, like I said, there was talk. Diana knowing nothing about.
Yeah.
She had, like, seen boxing before, but knowing nothing about the whole bringing it up to, or getting it brought up to now and like all the hype and shit behind it. She watched all the fights. She even said like there was some agreement behind the scenes about the whole fight, about them, how they were like to not hurt each other, basically. Unfortunately, like there was something. She even says like there was something behind it. She's like, because you could tell like from the little clips that they were showing of Mike and the clips that they were showing of Jake. She even said like Jake Paul was holding back too. They both should have. They both could have gone a lot harder.
Yeah,
and they didn't.
This is why it doesn't piss me off, because honestly I have no stake in this game.
Yeah.
You know? But it almost feels like disrespectful when he calls out people like Canelo.
Yeah, now he wants that. I think he wants that one too. But like I said, is Canelo gonna? I thought Mike Tyson wasn't gonna drop for the money.
But Canelo's still in his career. He's still
in his prime.
He's still in his prime. He's still active in his career. He's just fought, like, was it this year or last year? I forget when it was. It was like a big Canelo fight or whatever. Excuse me. But like, people work their entire life to get to that point where they can fight someone like Canelo, right?
Yeah.
And you just being a rich rich guy, you want to go straight to the top and fight Canelo?
Yeah.
Because you've been boxing for the last couple of years or whatever. And when you fought one legitimate boxer in your age range, you lost.
Yeah. Well, his age.
Like, I don't know. It just feels almost kind of like you're.
To keep on fighting the old people?
Well, no, but I'm like, it almost seems kind of shitty, like, thinking that you can call out someone like Canelo when you haven't fought in an actual, like, boxing match with, like, an actual...
Well, I hope if he does
like
call him out, I seriously hope that, like I said, I didn't know, you didn't see that Tyson was able to get bought. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm putting it in my head that he sees it as, this is money for my family.
Well, I think for the last fight that Canelo fought, I think he got like 200 mil.
Yeah.
So 20 mil to him is nothing.
It's nothing.
But it's not even about that. It's more like
that's why I'm like, hopefully Canelo.
I hope Canelo doesn't take it, because then
like doesn't take the fight or doesn't take the money.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Like, I hope he just sticks to like, fuck you, I'm not fighting you, because like, you are not what we are. You know, you are a boxer, but you're not. Like, if you want to fight me, then take the proper steps like everyone else does to get to fight me.
Yeah.
You know, don't just offer up truckloads of money to try to get ahead of the line.
Yeah.
Just so that I could fight under your rules. You know, fight me in an actual professional 12-match fucking
12 rounds.
12 rounds, 3 minute or whatever
I don't
they
even
are,
know.
you know.
I'll look that up right now.
But don't just offer up truckloads of money and try to get in front of the person that I'm supposed to be fighting next, just because you have money.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
You got the answer?
Over 12 3-minute rounds. Yeah. With 1 minute rest between each round. Yeah. So fights can take up 12 3-minute rounds with 1 minute in between.
Okay. Yeah, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, not all this fucking thing like when who's the other big boxer that's retired now? Excuse me. The one that 50 Cent always makes fun of.
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah.
Mayweather?
Like, when they fought, you know, they were all trying to be like, oh, this ounce glove. No, I want this. No, I want this referee.
I remember that,
this. Like, no. No rule. No one gets any special treatment.
Yeah.
It is what it is, just like any old regular pay-per-view boxing match. You don't get your people, he doesn't get, like, it's all just straightforward. Like, if you're both just regular-ass people fighting in a boxing match.
Yeah, well, that was another payday for them, too, kind of thing.
Well, yeah. But still, you know, it almost seems kind of disrespectful to the sport to think that you can be over here and calling out the champ, you know? But that's besides the point. You got any other thoughts on the fight before we get into business as usual?
Nah, it's like I said. It is what it is. I feel like I said, I'm not talking shit about Jake Paul, but I feel like he could have went harder and done more.
You know what? Like at the end of the day, that's exactly it. Like whether or not Mike put it in his all, one of you should have been putting in your all.
Yeah.
You know, whether that was Jake or Mike. But from what I'm hearing, it looks like they were both holding back.
Yeah. Like I said, it looks like they were both a little scripted. They were both like, hey, let's agree to not hit each other super, super hard or something. I don't know. There was something made in there. There was something made before the fight. And you could tell both of them were just like, Jake more, you don't see it from Jake more, but you could tell that he was holding back.
Yeah.
Just how he fought before.
Yeah.
And Tyson, you could tell that he was holding back. You could super tell.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you guys could have done better. I think if there was a knockout in it, then none of this would have been being talked about. So I think that's why they did it, because right now everyone's probably talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because like right now, at the end of the day, if it was just a knockout, if there was a knockout, then we could have been a little bit talking about it, and we would all been like, "I told you so" kind of thing.
Yeah.
But right now, we're talking about how this was all bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to be talked about more longer than the whole Tyson knocked him out or Jake Paul knocked him out.
Right.
So right now, it's all about what keeps on getting talked about more, right?
Well, let us know your thoughts
Right.
on the fight if you guys saw it.
Like I said, I strongly suggest to watch the girl fight just so you could get a little pissed off on Taylor, because, like I said, she was good, but she should have been better. And from what people say, or from what everyone says outside of the ring, she's a sweetheart, but she got a big ass head.
Hey. All right. So. All
right. Well, how was your week?
Okay.
I haven't talked to you all week.
No, I haven't. Week was pretty good. Went in gym every day.
How was the ice chips and water all week? Because you had the wedding this weekend.
Yeah, I had the wedding this week. It was fine. You know, I was eating normally, honestly. It was just in the gym.
Nice.
Every day.
Like clean normal or
regular food. But now,
have you lost anything? Or?
I haven't weighed myself at all.
Oh, so I'm gonna say, I'm like, I don't want to disclose if you don't feel like.
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
No, have not stepped on the scale and
pictures or anything. No taking pictures. Nothing.
Just raw dogging it.
Nice.
But as I say, like every other week, now that the wedding's over,
you gotta look good for Disney now.
I gotta look good for Disney. I'm locking in. Gonna weigh myself tomorrow, Monday morning, fresh.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start following the program again. And
just have fun with it, man.
Have fun with it.
Just have fun with it.
See how it goes. Because I think I meant to talk about this last episode. There was a Spartan race the weekend of my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to sign up for it and go do it.
Where's it at?
Georgia. So I'll probably go over there. Maybe. I don't know.
Georgia. How far is Georgia from here?
12 hours.
12? That's not bad.
Driving 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to do it because next year I kind of want to be in the my fitness bag again, you know? Get a couple more of them trophies off camera. You guys can't see.
Yeah, for real. I would like to get a medal or two more.
And the girls want to do a marathon next year.
Just a marathon?
Just a marathon.
Shit.
At the end of the year, because you know they do the Chicago and New York marathon at the end of the year.
They want to do a Chicago one?
They want to do the New York one.
Ooh, that one. That's.
I mean, they're all the same distance, but
yeah, I know, but that's a. I don't know. I say that's a distance because I seen the whole where they have to run it.
Yeah, I saw the
and I see them. Yeah, there you go. The map. I seen them run the whole thing like overview.
Yeah,
and I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
I'm not saying we
Shit.
are gonna do it, but like I want to be more active next year.
Yeah.
I feel like this year I used a bunch of excuses
To not go
to not go do stuff.
Well, then again,
And
it was a. So what? The flights for anywhere are ass. We didn't know what we were gonna get into with this election kind of thing.
yeah,
We didn't know where we were gonna end up at. So I think next year, with hopefully,
hopefully everything goes well.
yeah. Oh shit, that was a little loud.
The cough.
Yeah, that cough. Go the other way next time. I think
bad.
it was a lot.
Oh, it wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Hopefully next year with everything, the like money wise and all that shit, but just with us or the fucking country, everything goes down a little bit and everything becomes more affordable.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I don't want to take a, like, say if you want to do the Georgia one,
Right.
the Spartan race in Georgia. Like, I'm willing to actually be like, yeah, let's take a weekend, let's go. But I don't want to pay fucking $800 for a fucking flight.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what if it's just me, cool. If it's me, her, and the baby, then it's like, okay, I don't want to pay, like I said, $800-900.
Yeah, plus hotel. Or
yeah.
if we need to rent a car,
Things like that.
It adds up.
I don't want to pay. I don't want to spend the fucking like $1,300 at the end of the day just to do a race.
Right.
So it's like, then it's cool. But the point of doing it.
No, I
like,
got you. But, so yeah, I just want to be a little more active.
I'm down to do
Next
that
year.
though. We should talk about it more. And then too, not using that. That wasn't really an excuse. I couldn't really do nothing much because I had to save that week of vacation or 2 weeks because of the baby coming. It feels so weird that she's like in a week and a week and a half. She's gonna be 6 months, and it's just like, damn, what the fuck? It's like
Time flies.
yeah, time flies to where it's like she was just born,
Right.
but it feels like she was not just born. It's weird.
Yeah.
So it's nice, but
But
it's crazy.
so I kind of want to do that. But besides that,
Yeah.
On Tuesday.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Tuesday, I went and volunteered over there for Feed My Starving Children with my job. So they like sign us up as a company, but you get to volunteer to like whoever wants to go. So I signed up, and it was actually pretty cool. It was pretty it's a good time. You go for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're just pretty much packaging food, and they send it all over the world to like kids, malnourished families, and stuff like that. The fucking food looks like bullshit, like, but it's what they need because I mean,
All the nutrients.
all
and
the
shit
nutrients
like that?
they need and
Okay.
everything like that, and they can't. Excuse me. They can't digest food normally like everyone else because they're so malnourished, you know,
Yeah.
that it could hurt them. So all the meals have like pretty much what they need. It's got rice, it's got like soy, vegetables, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
Vitamins and shit like that. You pretty much just package it, and you get your little station. You can be in teams. You like pretty much like challenge each other and stuff like that. They make it a good time.
So are you like packaging the food, like scooping food
You're
into
scooping
a
food
thing?
into the thing. So it's like they have
Do they freeze dry it or something?
no. So it's like it's just it's like rice and some other stuff. But what you do is like you're pretty much scooping it into like their bag and stuff like that. Then they seal it and then they put it in the box and then they ship it out.
Yeah.
And they got like a bunch of different stations and everything like that. So for that like hour or two, you're just pretty much just packaging
Nice.
the food and stuff. Then they tell you where it's going, how many meals you've prepped, how many how far these meals will go.
Mm-hmm.
I think we packaged like 20,000 meals during that hour, like within everybody that was there. And I think that'll feed like 60 people for like a year or something like that.
Oh, okay. For a year. Okay. I was like, damn, 60.
No, not just
Yeah,
for like
for
a
the
whole
for the
for
year.
the whole year and stuff. And it's cool. It's a not little nonprofit thing.
Yeah,
Donations and everything like that. Everything that all the food is paid through donations and shit like that. So it's really cool. I think I would do it again. It's not that far from here.
Mhm.
I mean, from here it's probably like 45 minutes.
yeah,
From work, it was like 25.
nice.
So yeah, it's nice because like you go and you get like a little sense of like not accomplishment, but it kind of makes you feel better about where you are.
Yeah,
Almost, you know,
like
Like-
almost like you're.
like my life isn't really that bad,
Yeah,
kind of thing, you know, and it makes you appreciate more of what you have.
yeah.
Where you're just like, fuck, like
Like,
I'm over here
the-
complaining about fucking having low tire pressure and shit, and motherfuckers can't even eat,
Yeah,
you know.
or it's just like, damn. Like, well, I heard something where it's just like, you're able to say like, fuck, I have to do laundry, or fuck, like, what should I eat? You're able to say those
Right.
kind of things. Some people are like, am I going to eat
Like,
today?
What am I gonna eat today? Or how am
Yeah.
I gonna eat today? Or
Like, yeah, basically, how, if, am I,
right.
or what clothes wise, it's just like, well, wearing this same shirt for the next fucking 10 fucking days again.
Yeah.
Like, it'll get
Or
cleaned,
no
in,
shirt.
like, yeah, or it'll get cleaned in the river eventually, or some
Yeah.
bullshit like that.
And then they show you like actual families that the food is helping.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So it's a really good cause. If anyone wants to go, they pretty much have volunteer hours like every day,
Oh, nice.
different hours and stuff like that. You can look online, feedmystarvingchildren.com. If anyone wants to go volunteer and you're too afraid to go by yourself, hit me up. I will go with you. And I think we should all go. I think you should go.
We
I
should
think
do
We
it.
should
I'm down to
do
do
it
it.
again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that on Tuesday. It was really nice.
Cool.
Excuse me. Now, let's get into the wedding.
Yeah, fuck my week.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Dude, I feel so fucking rude right now. I'm so
Nah,
sorry.
it wasn't really a big week. I lost 4 pounds. Pretty happy about that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Not from where I was, though. Not from where I lost it from.
What do you mean?
It was like one. I wish. Well, I went on a scale like 2 weeks ago. So I was like 284. I'm just like, damn.
Was
I
that
really
the
gotta-
highest you've been?
No. Highest I've been was like 289. And I was just like, fuck, I gotta lose this. And I lost it pretty quickly because like a lot of the water weight, and it was just, I guess, bloatiness and feeling like shit. But yeah, I weighed myself Friday. I was 180 or 280 point something, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, I lost 4 pounds. Now it's just basically from fucking clean eating. 'Cause I don't know, not this week that's just passing, but last week,
Yeah.
like I didn't want to cook for shit to where I ordered too much where I'm just like, I spent way too much money on
Yeah.
ordering food. Like way too much. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, I can't do this again. So I cooked enough to where it's like, oh, good enough for like half the week, and then cooked again for the rest of the week. And just like that, dude, it was like just eating home cooked food.
Yeah. It was probably all like just the salt and everything. Like, you're just bloated
Yeah.
and stuff.
And then like it was just stomach issues and shit like that. I don't know why I've been having stomach issues the last 2 weeks where it just TMI just not going through and shit.
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm just like, man, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me? And that's when I realized I'm like, I really need to go back to clean.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was a good week.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, I went to the gym 3 times this week. Today, well, and I go probably after this. There'll be another gym session in. But the gym session's been pretty good. My knee is doing a lot better.
Gets better?
Still weak, but I've been now I'm doing it every 2 days. Like if I go to the gym like today, I would take a break on it. But when I went Friday, I was doing leg extensions with my knee, for my knee, just 10 pounds, fucking heavy. That's a torture right there. But I'm able to do 4 sets of 10. And then on the 4th set, I hold it for as long as I literally go on my phone for like a minute or two holding
hold it,
yeah,
yeah.
just holding it. And holy shit, my knee is like raw and fucking just like in pain. but I get home, put ice patch on it, and relieves a lot of the pain and stress. Woke yesterday, fucking in pain. It was not wanting to stop hurting at all. Woke up today, fucking great.
Great. Yeah.
So getting back to where if I kick someone in the face, they'll probably get knocked out, but it'll hurt more than me than them shit kind of thing.
All right.
But
That's good.
it's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now to the wedding.
Yeah. So before we get into the actual Saturday, let's talk about Friday. Friday kicked my ass. I took off work because I had a couple things to do, you know. Went to go clean the car, get haircut, do a couple errands around, you know, just little things that I didn't want to do on Saturday. So I just let me just take the day off. But for some reason, as you guys know, I've been fighting this like cold for like the last fucking 5 weeks or whatever, right? Woke up Friday, it was like, wow. Throat was inflamed, swallowing, pause, hurt.
Damn.
Like a motherfucker. Sinuses were like, everything was just, it was just a bad day. I'm like, no. Like, I can't do this, man. Like, I can't. Like, tomorrow's the wedding. I can't be fucking sick. So I'm like trying to do everything I can to fight this.
Yeah.
So I like took like every over-the-counter medicine there is. Took like a bunch of those little shot things, like with like ginger and all this other stuff and shit like that. Like these things right here, whatever.
Yeah, little health booster shots and shit like that. Yeah,
was downing those like fucking like water, just like and they're expensive. They're like $4 a shot. Taking vitamins up the ass. I was just doing everything in my power to try to fight this, you know. And then I went to the mall with Fernanda and her sister because we had to get a couple of last minute things for the wedding. And I was feeling better throughout the day. And then just like being out, just kind of like I was feeling better, but it was starting to affect me even more.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, man. Like I can't be doing this, man. So taking everything. Saturday comes yesterday. I wake up. Still hurts to swallow, but it's not painful. It's like my throat's just a little swollen. There's no pain. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Continue doing what I was doing. And pretty much yesterday I felt amazing.
Yeah.
Today I woke up a little more sick, but I'm like, I could be sick today. Yesterday.
Today I'm okay with
sick
today.
yesterday.
Yeah.
So the wedding happens. Wedding was, honestly, it was fucking amazing. It was beautiful. It was great. Fantastic time. Saw a lot of
like only a wedding is bad when you're a bitter person.
Yeah,
like that's the only time a wedding could be bad. When you're there just spiting everything about it.
Exactly. Like we got there. Ceremony was real nice. Their vows were real cute.
What time did it start?
5 o'clock.
5? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky. It wasn't even that cold yesterday either.
No, it felt pretty
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their vows were real nice and cute and stuff like that. And then we had the little cocktail hour. It was cool. Saw a lot of people from like high school that I hadn't seen in years. Not a lot.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people that I never really knew but knew, you know?
Like knew of kind of did
like we knew of each other,
but
we didn't really speak. Like maybe we had a class together or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Saw them, talked to them. I mean, you saw the photos. Someone else that I hadn't spoken to in a long time because of some drama that happened with somebody. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I saw. Sorry.
And it went amazing. It was great, you know. Saw each other. Nothing. Gave me a hug. She was like, "Hey, it's so good to see you." I was like, "Yeah, you too." Pulled her aside later. I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little scared to see you. I'm not even gonna lie." She's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. I just bullshit that happened in the past and
Yeah.
stuff like that. She's like, dude, that was fucking years ago. Didn't even worry about that. I
Yeah.
was like,
That's good. Both y'all grown up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew it would be fine. But, you still have that part of you where you're just
You
like,
gotta have you still have that like doubt of like, damn, you don't know how they're gonna be.
right.
So yeah, I understand. I feel you.
So that
dog.
was really nice and stuff like that. We were at the same table. So, like, it was kind of, for me, myself, I had to, have that little
yeah, no,
quick
yeah,
conversation. But it was really good. Open bar. Didn't get as fucked up as like I said, I wasn't going to get that fucked up.
yeah,
You know? Got just enough fucked up where, like, I was loose, but not stupid.
right, okay,
So it was cool. We did the little, what the fuck is it, like the snake thing,
Yeah.
Boy, I am not conditioned because they was running. And then, like, I'm like holding on, and then I lose the guy, and I have a whole chain behind me.
yeah.
So I'm like trying to pull everyone else, and then I catch up to the other guy, and my heart is like, doo 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 doo.
You're not used to that quick running
You're
anymore,
not used
huh?
to that quick running, especially like in a setting like that where you're like doing spins and fucking all this and then
Yeah.
trying to knock them off the the chair or whatever. Boy, my lungs were on fire. I was like,
You're like, I was dying for hours.
and doing that in a fucking suit with with dress shoes on and
yeah.
everything like that, it was painful. It was a lot of fun. Fucking pretty much did not leave the dance floor.
Nice.
We would dance like 3 songs, then we would skip one, then we would go back and skip one. It was great. Took a lot of photos. They had a little photo booth, and we all went and took photos and stuff like that. I think I posted some on my Snapchat.
Yeah, the photo. Okay.
It was a lot of fun. We didn't get to see Alexis and Mark as much, obviously, because they're mingling with everybody. But we got a lot of chances to pull them to the side and dance with them and do everything with them and stuff like that. So it was really cool. Everybody was fucked up.
Open bar.
Open bar. It's great. 2 bars, 4 bartenders.
Yeah.
So didn't really have to wait in line. Like, they had a bar on, the left side and on the right side of the room with 2 bartenders each.
Nice.
So it was really easy to get a drink or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice. They had a DJ and a band. It kind of switched. Started with the DJ, then went to the band, back to the DJ, finished off with the band. It's like they took their breaks.
Yeah.
Stuff. Great band. It was just loud as fuck. Couldn't hear shit.
Oh, like talking wise?
Yeah.
Couldn't talk to.
Couldn't talk to anybody.
Nice.
You're just like,
every time I hear that now, every time you think about a loud band or something like that, you think of that one episode of How I Met Your Mother.
When they were in the club?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly how it was.
That's funny.
Like, even, like, going up to someone's ear and you have to yell. Like,
I just wet my pants.
as they stop. But it was cool. Pretty much danced with everybody. And yeah, it was just a really
Good time. Yeah.
Felt like a bad bitch in my suit.
These motherfucker. That's good.
I was like, I need another event to wear this suit to.
Yeah.
Because
Just hopefully you get it tailored down though, right?
I mean, hopefully I
there you go.
lose a little weight
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But honestly, it felt great. It's good. Had the jacket on a lot of the night for most of the pictures because I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I paid for this jacket.
I'm
I'm gonna look like James Bond in this bitch.
Photos and stuff. And I bought these things called what the fuck are they called? Shirt holds. I forget what the fuck they're called. So, like you wear a dress shirt, right?
Right.
you tuck it in, but throughout the night it keeps getting undone.
Uh-huh.
You know, shirt stays. That's what they're called, I think.
Oh, okay. And you like clip them to your like boxers or something like that.
So the ones that I bought, not sponsored by the way. Stupid. It's like a thing. It goes on your thigh, and it's got like the clips. So you clip it to your shirt, and it's like holding it on.
Oh, nice,
here.
nice.
And I was a little skeptical at first when I put them on. I'm like, I don't know.
Does it just go around your thigh?
Yeah, it's like a circular thing. You put it on over your leg, and it holds into your thigh. So you get whatever size that you need, pretty much. You just clip them to your shirt, and that, being on your thigh kind of holds it in place. And honestly, it worked throughout the whole night or through everything I was doing. Shirt never came undone. They didn't unclip or anything like that. So, like, if you ever have an event where you need your shirt to stay down, I would recommend them. They're pretty good.
You know how when a girl wears that flower thing?
That's kind of what it felt like.
So my first thought was, if you get lucky that night, you take off your pants and you get you have that circle thing.
That thought was in my head. I'm like, if these pants ever have to come off, I look like a fucking idiot. I'm like, it looks ridiculous.
How many clips does it have on?
It's
there?
3.
3 clips. So
clips.
You better, as you're going down with your pants, you go click, 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 and then take that shit off.
You can't even really
at the
do
same
it because
time.
it's kind of like the suspender clips.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
So you gotta like put your nail and then unclip that motherfucker or whatever. And they're actually right there. I'll show you that after we end.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if these pants have to come off, I look like a fucking idiot.
But then again, you could also say, like, this is what I gotta do to keep the shirt tucked in nicely. So she's either gonna be like
you appreciate how good it looks, right? This is the price to pay.
Yeah.
Right here. You gotta.
Yeah.
But that thought did cross my mind. I'm like, it looks fucking stupid.
Can understand it. I can
But
understand it.
they actually work. So if I ever have to go to an event where I have to have a tucked in shirt like that, I'll use them again.
Do it.
Shit.
That's pretty dope. I always saw those, but I only saw the one, that you clip to your boxers.
I never saw. I saw the ones you clip to your socks.
No, I've never seen those.
Those seem like a little extra to me.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, especially since like you don't know if like I don't know. It just feels weird. Like, what if it unclips from your sock?
Yeah.
Or like, what if it like I just wouldn't.
The distance from your sock all the way to your shirt, though.
Yeah.
That's where I'm just like, that's a little long. But the thigh one, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I recommend them if anyone needs a reason to fucking.
What are they called?
Shirt stays.
Shirt stays.
They make a bunch of different ones, like variations of them and stuff like that.
Whatever fits your criteria.
Yeah. But party was great. Ended at midnight. Got some tacos afterwards.
Nice.
With a bunch of the people there. I have a problem where drunk me thinks I got all the money in the world. The last time
I bought
an extra hour for the band.
Yeah.
Right. For some reason, drunk me thinks that like I got all the money in the world or whatever.
So you bought everybody tacos?
Well, I paid like when the lady was asking like, how do you guys want to split up? I was like, put it all on one.
Damn.
But they didn't they put that, but everybody sent me money and stuff. Yeah. They're like, nah, we're not gonna let you do that. Like,
right.
Like you could pay it, but we're gonna pay it back.
That's good.
But don't even worry about it.
How much was it?
It was only like $113.
Oh, that's
like
nothing.
But either way, I'm just like, my mouth just talks. When I'm drunk, it's just like, nah, don't put it all on me. Just like.
Those are good people. I would have been like, shit, he wants to pay. Go. No, just fucked up on it.
So everybody was just giving me money.
Yeah.
Or sending it to me. But even then, I was just like, nah, just keep it. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. I think it's just because it was like, It was a lot, but it's not a lot.
No, not. I mean, we spent more than that going on dinner. Just
Yeah.
2 of us or 3 of us.
Yeah. Well, we drink a lot. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know why drunk me just thinks that
Like, no. I got it.
thinks my bank account's infinite or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, that's why we work this much, right?
Yeah.
I guess. Fuck.
But the night was great. It was really good.
That's good.
You know?
That's good. I'm glad glad it was a good night.
Yeah.
Better yet.
Yeah.
Glad it was a good night for you. Glad for the newlyweds. Congratulations if she listens. If not, then like I said, just congratulations. Glad everything went smooth. Glad everything went fine.
Yeah, it was nice. There was no drama. There was no nothing.
That's good.
Somebody did throw up. I don't know who though. As we were walking back to our table, just vomit like not at our table, but next to our table.
On the table or on the floor?
No, on the floor.
It was probably when you guys were running. Can't be doing that to big people. Nobody saw it. He was they just kept running.
But yeah, it was cool. It was really nice. And yeah,
That's good. That's good.
great time.
Yeah.
You know, need somebody else to get married or have a quinceañera or something.
Shit. So now you're just a party animal now?
Nah, I just want to get dressed up.
This guy.
I just want to look fancy.
Do it. just dress up, go to work like that.
Go to work in a suit every day. Just like Barney.
Barney gets dressed up every day.
But overall, great night. No regrets, you know.
Yeah. That's good.
Couldn't have asked for a better night.
That's great, man. That's great. I was about to say, you ready for the Penguin?
Yes. Let's get into the final 2 episodes of the Penguin.
Yes. Final 2 episodes, sadly.
Spoiler alert for the...
Yeah, spoiler alerts, because I realized there's a couple of people at work, too, that listen to this. And they were like, yeah, we had to stop at this point to watch the Penguin. Then they would come back. I'm like, okay, that's cool that you guys come back. Thank you. Wow.
So fucking rude.
Fucking ignorance.
Episode 7 and 8. Episode's been out for over a week already. So if you haven't seen it, then honestly, that's your problem.
Yeah, that it really is. All right, so episode 7. Holy shit. Good episode. It was a little slow.
Yeah.
But it was good. It made it basically led you up for the last episode, which was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think episode 7 is more fresh in your head. When did you watch it?
Thursday.
Okay, yeah, because I saw it last week.
Right? So episode 7 was she had her mom. Sophia had her mom. She fucked up Victor, just punched Victor in the whatever, just knocked his ass out. But she had her mom, and then that's when not the Falcons, the Salvador, I don't know.
Is it Salvatore's or something?
Salvatore's, there you go.
I don't know.
Something like that. Found Penguin, or got Penguin, whooped his ass a little bit.
Right.
Got to his lair.
Right.
And then he was trying to take his product.
Oh, right. I didn't like that part because it almost felt too like
pushed a little bit.
No,
Rushed.
Not rushed, but like plot armor ish. The way that he won the fight.
The way the Penguin won the fight.
The way the Penguin won the fight. When they're in the middle of fighting, and the other guy's actually kind of winning.
Yeah, he was really winning.
And then he gets a fucking heart attack.
Yeah. I'm
like, come on, man.
It's kind of one of those where it's just like, okay, we need something to save Penguin.
Right.
There's the savior. There's the fumble, basically. Yeah. And yeah, it was a little like, it could have been, they could have did like one of those where he was like, yeah, he was having a heart attack, but they could have maybe did something different where it's like the stab wound or the shot wound, whatever he had.
Whatever.
That would have hurt him more, and then that's how Penguin got the advantage. Not just, oh, okay, I'm dead. Which was a little like, kind of thing, but that was the luck of Penguin right there.
And they're killing everybody off in this fucking show. Like, all the families pretty much.
Everyone.
You know, like this Batman world is just starting, and we've already lost the Falcone family, the Salvatore whatever family, um, the Gigantes and shit.
But you
Like,
know what it does? What that does is it's giving room for the actual villains to start doing their own thing now.
yeah.
Because there's no families now. So now
Now
since
it's
they're
pretty
getting,
much an open.
it's just an
thing.
open war to where all the villains with their crooks could do what they got to do
Right.
in their own sections. So 7, he died. Salvatore died from the heart attack, aka fucking Penguin just putting like 12 rounds in him.
Right. Oh, afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, pow, pow, pow.
Did you think when Sophia brought the truck that the mom was gonna be dead in the back?
I did.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, she really just like, I don't, from my first two thoughts were she put a bullet in her head and then he's just gonna fly and then show it, or she got the shit beat out of her and she's like dying right there
Yeah.
and then she's dead. But then when he throws the jacket over in the truck, it was a fucking bomb. Big ass fucking bomb too.
I want to know who the fuck was driving the car.
I don't know, some guy who jetted.
Just jetted it, right?
He just gunned it. I'm gone. I don't think he made it though, because there's no way.
No. Well, maybe.
Yeah. But
But
yeah,
then the whole thing fucking
fucking blows up.
He loses a bunch of his men because they were in there.
Yep.
A lot of them made it out, I think. Cause
Yeah,
at the
but
end,
yeah,
you
they
see
were.
some, and then he fucking gets like knocked out, but they. by
Oh yeah,
that
he
guy.
gets out of the rebel and then he gets the detective guy
Yeah,
or the crooked the
yeah.
cop basically.
the druggy guy.
Yeah, knocks his ass out after he says penguin. Like, what the fuck did you call me? Gah! Knocks his ass out. Episode done. I'm like, okay, it was a good episode. Not one of the best,
Right.
but it was a good episode. But it led up everything that was literally gonna happen next, which was episode 8.
Yeah. Which I think is a great episode.
Great episode. I just want to throw 2 things before this episode
Yeah.
starts. R.I.P. Victor. Goddamn Sophia in that black dress.
Oh my, yes. Like,
Damn. Damn.
damn is the right word. That's really the only word you can use.
Yes. It's a for the older wrestling people that understand. Damn. Cause god damn. I was just like damn. I couldn't, it was just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous girl. Okay.
The-
Back to the episode.
The ending of the episode was ruined for me. To
I
my
s-
own.
I haven't seen it. The ending of the episode.
What do you mean?
The bat signal.
Oh, you didn't see
I
that?
didn't see it because I was with the baby. So I think when I looked down and then I looked up,
It was
it
over.
was over.
Mm.
So I'm like, fuck. So I'm gonna rewatch that little 2 minutes of
Yeah.
it. But let's go to the beginning.
Yeah.
Starts off with damn, what does it start off with? It starts off with him tied up. Or no, Victor going to the
to the
explosion
family.
site
Yeah.
with all the families.
Trying
Him-
to get them all together.
Trying to get them all together, him talking shit to them, basically.
Yeah.
And then it gets to where Penguin is tied
Oh,
up.
no, it starts. Doesn't it start? Well,
Oh yes,
with the
you're right.
mom.
Yes, it starts with the mom in the past.
yeah. Because that freaking doctor's like doing his little
Yeah,
Arkham shit on her,
I completely forgot.
trying to remember everything that happened.
Yeah. So the doctor's real.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? I
No,
don't know.
he's real.
I'm still not convinced.
No, he real.
I don't
Because
know.
who was doing it then?
Mm,
The little red light. It wasn't Sophia doing that.
I don't know.
Well, there ain't nothing that coming out
Because
of it.
at the end of it, he was just working in Arkham.
He
so
went
was
back
he
to
ever-
Arkham. I think he went back to Arkham for Sophia.
Maybe.
So I think I'm gonna assume that he's real
I
because
think he's real, but I don't know.
That's true. But yeah, so I'm gonna assume that he's real. But so you are. It goes to the future of Francis, which is Penguin's mom.
Right.
Uh,
the past.
to the I'm sorry, past where it's Penguin's mom doing work for the mob, and Penguin there, and then the 2 brothers come out, and I'm like, okay, so they're still living. I'm like, okay, cool. It's gonna show how they died. That's fucked up how they died.
Oh, right. That was the previous episode, though.
Was
too.
it?
Yeah. Because we didn't get to talk about that. So that was also episode 7. So let's talk about that. How they died and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it 7?
Yeah.
I'm smashing them together right now, probably.
So they do a little backstory, and you know, you could just kind of tell that Oz was like a little. He wanted his mom to himself.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you could tell he was off,
Yeah.
but you didn't. You could tell he wanted his mom to himself, but it was like you didn't see it that bad until he actually.
Yeah.
Until that time came to where when him and his brothers were playing, and they were playing hide and seek or whatever,
Yeah.
where his lair was basically.
Pretty much, they were in the sewers playing hide and seek, and they go down into the sewer, and he's got that bogus leg, so he couldn't get down the stairs.
Yeah, the ladder.
Yeah, the ladder. And now a part of me is thinking like, all right, he's a kid, he doesn't know what he's doing. He closes the door.
Yeah,
thinking that he's just.
And I'm sorry to the whole. He couldn't get down the ladder. He felt like they were making fun of him basically. And he doesn't. Obviously, he didn't like that when he was older. When the very first episode,
Right.
when he killed the brother, so it's like he's always had that that temper of like you want to treat me like I'm a fucking
Right.
idiot. All right, bet. So I was like, okay, so I realized that, but then how you were saying that, after he came out, closed the door on them, I was like, oh shit, like maybe he'll let him out, or maybe they'll be able to get out.
But no, he just left him there. He left and he went home, just didn't say shit, and you could just tell he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, because he kept on looking outside,
Yeah,
seeing that it was raining still, and he just
didn't say anything.
didn't say
He
a
could have
damn
said.
thing.
He could have said. At any point, he could have said something.
Yep.
And maybe they would have been able to get them out. Maybe not, because when they go back and she talks about how many people it took to open that door.
They had to
Like-
the firefighters had to pry the door
Yeah.
open.
So
I was like, man, that's fucked up, and she knew the whole
from the
time.
jump, she knew that it was him.
Yeah,
And the fact that the guy was gonna kill him when they were dancing, he was
Yeah.
gonna take him home, and
well, no, I think after when they were dancing is when she basically made up the mind of
that she wasn't gonna
that
do
she
it.
wasn't gonna do it.
Right, but the whole point of them being there that night out was
Yeah,
so that they could kill him.
yeah,
And then you realize that she went mad. That's how she got that, whatever it was after that moment, because she was never able to recover, especially knowing that he was the one that did it.
yeah.
And the whole time growing up, she just fucking hates him.
Hates him,
Hates him.
and he thought that he was like that the mom would just treat him number one and
Yeah.
shit, or like they were just 1-1. But she hated him.
And you can kind of tell from like the first episodes where she's calling him like a bitch boy
Yeah.
and like this and that or whatever. But from the jump, you could just tell that she hates him, and then she finally cracks and tells him like she's like, I fucking hated you.
Well, she knew she hated him. It makes her sick knowing that she's the mom of him.
Yeah. And she stabs him.
Then she stabs his ass. But what got me is that before all that little scene happened, Sophia was like, you're going to I want you to admit that you killed your brother, that
Right.
you killed your brothers. And
she's like-
he's ready to the doctor's ready to cut off the mom's finger.
Yeah. And he still won't do it.
Still won't say it. So I was started thinking about that. I'm like, is he really that convinced that they died themselves?
Right.
Or
I think he just didn't want to admit it.
like to hurt his mom,
So,
I guess?
Yeah, he just didn't want to tell her.
Even though she said,
Even though
I already know.
Yeah. I think he's that just fucked up where he just
Yeah.
won't let himself admit it or even say it out loud.
Yeah.
You know?
Cause I was like, damn. And then she even said, you won't even, even for my own finger or
Like,
something, like, you won't even admit it. And I was like, damn, like, he would not.
Nope.
And then she stabbed him, said that I wish he would have killed you.
She was like, I should have let him kill you
Yeah.
that night. And then
And I think that happening pushed her to seeing the kids. And everybody was looking at her like she was
Right.
crazy.
and she had a fucking stroke or whatever.
A stroke that left her completely paralyzed.
Bet
I thought
went
she was
crazy.
going to die.
Me too.
And he still picked her up, helped her. helped her, like if like he basically put in his head like no, all her
None of
meds,
this ever happened.
yeah, none of
know?
it happened, and he's told Victor none of it happened, and I'm like, damn, like
Yeah, he wouldn't admit what happened. He just said she just had a stroke or whatever.
yeah,
And then he's like, "You think she'll forgive me?" He's like, "For what?" He's like, "Just for nothing, just in general."
yeah,
He wouldn't even tell you. He wouldn't even say it. But good episode. He got out. You know, fucking blew the fucking dude's head off.
yeah, the
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 cop. Yeah.
detective, that was great. Putting the eye drops and then boom, eye gone.
They got they did the little reverse thing where they caught Oz and then they called Sophia
Yeah,
to be like, "Oh, we got him,"
basically all the
and then they double crossed pretty
yeah,
much the
basically all the I guess the right hand people
Yeah.
of the
Of the
bosses,
yeah.
the families, basically took out the actual
The actual
family,
family.
the head of the family.
Yeah, the Asian ones. I forget which one. What I don't know what their name.
Yeah, I
was.
have no idea. It was 4 families. I
Yeah.
know that 4 or 5 families, and like I said, the second hand of the ones of all those families just said, "You guys just treat us like shit, I guess, all the time. So now it's time for us to take over." And that's what Oz put in everybody's head.
Yeah,
And
they could be somebody pretty much.
yeah, you could be somebody if you just have to take over. And so let's see how that goes.
But I thought I was when the ending happened when he took her away. I was really hoping like, fuck, man, you can't kill her. She's such a good character.
I'm
So-
hoping
she's
she'll
so
be
fine.
yeah.
You can't kill her.
And that's what I was like, man. I'm like, damn, they're gonna kill her off. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I guess she'll go on. I guess she'll go out in the blades of glory
Right.
or whatever. But when he was basically talking to her and getting her to that point, and then the cops show up, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, okay. My first thoughts when I came in when I saw her go to the cops, I'm like, okay, she's gonna be in Arkham, so she could possibly be in Batman, the new Batman movies,
Right.
possibly.
Especially the way it ended, when
Yeah.
she got the letter from Catwoman.
So that's who it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, who's the fuck is this? Who's the sister? And I wanted to ask her. I'm like, I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, Selena Catwoman.
Didn't like I said,
Brain
didn't
freeze?
process.
Yeah, no.
Because like I said, I was watching a baby, so I was like, I was seeing it, but I was not seeing it. I
Right.
guess. So when I'm like, okay, half sister. I'm like, okay, who's that? And then the baby. I guess it just fucking flew out.
Yeah. So
So it's Catwoman.
yeah,
So we will see more of her hopefully.
I think we'll see more of her. Hopefully,
Because she was a good,
She's a
very
great
good character.
Yeah, and now she's back in Arkham.
Yep.
Fucked up.
Where
Her
she
worst
didn't want to be.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Which, fuck. That I mean, he knew that, so I think that's why he didn't kill her.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? That is
She,
too easy.
Yeah, she would want to be. He wanted her to be tortured
Yeah.
more.
But on the other hand, that leaves the door open for her to come back and do something to him later,
Which is good.
Which is good.
Yeah.
And then we get to the ending, man, where if he just did not say "your family" to me, he wouldn't have killed him. I think in that moment he realized, like, what, family is a weakness.
Yeah. Well, no,
And-
I don't. Not in that moment. I think he knew.
He knew from
He
the
knew
jump.
what he had to do.
But I'm saying, like, if he wouldn't have said like "your family" to me,
Yeah.
he would have just let him. He would have let the thing continue. 'Cause
Oh,
he-
with Victor.
yeah, with
Yeah.
Victor, because he realized, I couldn't have done this without you. You're a really good person to me. You've got me through this just through the last couple of hours. You got me out of this.
And then I think with the whole thing with his mom, I think he realized, okay, my mom's basically dead. I still have her, but she's basically dead.
Right. And
So now I have to get rid of the whole. If somebody wants to hurt me,
they're
they
gonna
could go to you.
Yeah.
And so instead of me giving them that chance,
Like,
he took him out.
Let me just take it out right
And
here.
how he took him out too, I was like, damn. I'm like,
Choking him.
and literally, I was like glued to the fucking screen, like he's gonna get out. And then he just fucking just stops and just dies. I'm like,
That part got ruined for me because, like, on the podcast that I listened to, they recap the episodes,
Yeah.
the next day. So I skipped through all the spoiler talk, and then they were like, "All right, segment's over." 5 minutes later, oh man, I wasn't expecting him to kill Victor in the end. I'm like, "You son of a bitch!" Like,
Somebody,
warn a
I'm pretty
motherfucker.
sure there was comments like, "Thought y'all said you weren't gonna do that."
Like, the segment was over. I skipped through the spoiler talk, and then you just bring it up
Yeah.
casually a couple minutes later. But I didn't know how it was gonna happen or anything like
Yeah.
that, so like it wasn't ruined for me how. And honestly, when I got to the end, I'm like, okay, maybe they lied.
Yeah.
Maybe they lied.
Because you were like, damn, when the fuck is it gonna happen, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I thought they were just gonna be like, damn, like, you know what, this is not the life for you, Victor, kind of thing.
Get out of here.
Like, just get out of here.
Man, he should have got on that bus with the girl.
You know, start thinking about every episode until this last episode. You're just like, man, a lot of this shit could not happen if they would have just went that other direction.
Yeah.
But they went that way, and it's just like, man,
There's little moments and things that, choices
yeah,
that could lead to all that, And if you just would not have said your family to me, I don't think he would have killed him.
yeah,
Because he realized, like, fuck, you really are family to me. And now people can use you against me. And I can't have anything to be used against me.
yeah.
But the fucking weirdest part to me was when he had the prostitute dressed up as his mom.
Okay, so I thought that the prostitute was I thought that was his mom at first, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's having a hallucination of his mom or whatever, dancing again.
Yeah.
But then I realized, I'm like, holy shit, that is her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so he kept her alive.
Because he doesn't know that she snitched on him.
Yeah.
But
I'm just like, man, I'm like,
yeah,
man, he's really fucked up.
Fucked up.
But what more fucked up is that he's keeping his mom alive, and upstairs at his penthouse. And I'm just like, and then when I saw her cry, I'm just like, and when he said like, yeah, I know it's that beautiful or whatever, and I'm just like,
because she knows what's going on.
Yeah.
She's just in a vegetative state.
And I'm just like, man, I'm like, she just wants to die. Like she doesn't want this.
No.
She doesn't love you. She hates you. She really wants to die.
And I think that's why he's keeping her alive. I think he's torturing her in a way.
Didn't think of that. That's fucked up.
But I don't know. It's just super weird. When he was dancing with her, he was like, "Tell me you're proud of me, ma. Tell me you love me."
It's weird.
And it was just like,
It's fucked up.
a psycho.
It's fucked up.
So
I'm excited for what he brings to the Batman movie.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what comes next.
Yeah.
And
Obviously,
Batman
he's
2.
going to be not a small, not.
I think he'll be like a main powerhouse.
Yeah.
He might not be the main villain of the next movie, but I think
No,
he'll be a big.
He'll
part
be a big, like how you said, a powerhouse, or like in the first one, everybody knows the Penguin as a villain, but you can't really pin nothing on him. So
Right.
he's gonna be like, oh, these are Penguins guys, but you can't really say like, let's go get Penguin
Right.
kind of thing.
And now he's in tight kind of with the like the
All the
police and all
families
that,
and
too.
is it? Oh yeah,
Remember he went to like
Yeah. He's basically not a commissioner. He's basically with the everybody in government, basically.
Yeah.
So
Good episode. Good season finale.
really was.
Excited to see more.
At the very end, the bat signal comes up.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. So
pretty much like he's got his attention now,
yeah.
especially with everything that happened now.
Or
you know.
either he has his attention. Oh no, because Batman's still there.
He's still there, but I'm pretty sure he was busy doing other shit. But now,
Yeah.
I think they're saying now it's getting to the point where
Like
they're on his radar. Now
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay, well let's see what happens. You know, sorry.
Yeah, good.
If so I'm assuming HBO did this,
Yeah.
right? So if HBO would want to do another villain just to get people more hype, because I don't know when the Batman's coming out.
I think it's 2026.
It's like, so they did the Penguin, which was dope as hell. But if they do another villain kind of thing and they do it somewhat like this,
Mhm.
I'd be happy with it.
Yeah, I think
They did a really, really good job.
if they do another show or whatever with a different villain,
Yeah.
I don't know who.
Someone from
Just another person from his rogues gallery or whatever.
yeah.
And they do it in this style with like the same. It doesn't have to be the same, but like
Yeah, not like the whole.
with this level of writing
Yeah.
and everything like that. I think it could be a huge hit,
Yeah.
success.
Like I said, I think they could do a good job. I don't think they should be like, oh, we did go with this one. Let's just make another one.
Yeah, I
right
don't
away.
think they should do
Like
that.
not
but
that, but if they
but-
actually could concentrate on like, no, let's make this a good one, and where people are just like, man, I'm excited for the next
Right.
episode. then I think they would do a really good job.
Yeah.
Because
So-
they did like a fucking fantastic job with this.
Really good job.
Got Sophia there too. Shoo. Ain't nobody gonna beat that.
Nah.
That goes hard.
All right. I think that's
Yeah, let's take it at
today.
that.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank yous.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir. Love
Bye.
yous.